Welcome to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining us, and welcome to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series on the Region Sports Network, on the internet at YouTube, Facebook, and regionsports.com. We come to you today from Jerry Ross Park in downtown Crown Point, Indiana. Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point presents the Cal Ripken 10U World Series. Michael Brenner here on site with state champion Drew Arnold, who was wishing a ball would go out over in Cleveland, and that's not the team you wanted to have hit the ball out.
Yeah, no, I thought it was...
You're not paying attention. All right, we've got a game here between the Crown Point Bulldogs red team taking on the Kennewick Americans out of Kennewick, Washington. Beautiful Washington State, about 5 o'clock over there right now. So you may be just getting off of work and or sitting down for a nice dinner or something. We are happy that you're tuned in, joining us from Jerry Ross Park. We're on the major field. This is the primetime game of the evening. This major field gets 5 games a day on it. This is game number 5 of the day. The other games, or the other fields, only get 4. So we are the primetime game here at Jerry Ross Park. One of the beautiful venues here in downtown Crown Point. Numerous fields you can play at, but this is certainly one of the best, and the skyline is certainly one of those as well. You can see the clock tower off in the distance. Zach Miller working the camera right there, getting a view of the grand old lady, the clock tower that sits atop the courthouse in downtown Crown Point, in the middle of what we call the square. A lot of good eating establishments. But we've got a game here between Crown Point and Kennewick, and leading off for Crown Point. Let's go ahead and give you that starting lineup. Leading things off is going to be Mason Mays. He's the pitcher today for Crown Point, followed by number 44. That's Jacob Bohr. He's the shortstop. He has a really good arm out there over at short. Followed by the right fielder, number 10, Brady Jankowski. Then you got in the cleanup spot the center fielder, number 5. That's Emerson Reeves. Then you got the first baseman, number 3, Tyler Pante. Followed by number 23, the catcher, that is Hunter Hewlin. Over at third base is number 11, that's Graham Teixeira. And then you got number 12, Cade Barham. He's the second baseman, was the pitcher in yesterday's ball game against Australia. And then you've got Emmanuel, or Louis Avina, out in left. He wears number 9. Defensively for Kennewick, out in left field is Martinez. Over in center field is Warren. And then out in left is, Martinez is in left. Over in center is Warren. And then over in right is Hansen. At third base is Tagaris. Over at short is going to be number 2, Bricker. And then you've got, second base next, so that's Duarte. Over at first is Martin. Behind the dish today is Sloot. And then pitching today for Kennewick is number 44, Malachi Villalobos. So throws that one in there to the leadoff hitter, Mays. Called strike by the home plate umpire.
Mays has been a standout so far in the tournament. You know, he's already won our Kroll Company's Lantern Man Superhero of the Game.
He definitely has. He's been hot at the plate, one of his bright spots. Also see him pitching today, so we'll see how that arm looks in the bottom half of this inning.
Definitely a tough matchup to start, lefty-lefty, as he chases that one down for strike 2.
So 1-2 the count. Our game night forecast brought to you by our friends at Economy Electric Heating and Cooling. It is a very comfortable mid-70s, 74 degrees here in northwest Indiana. That's brought to you by Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, keeping the cool in the summer and cozy in the winter. So 1-2 the count here. Mays, Bohr, and Jankowski, your scheduled hitters here for Crown Point Red. Crown Point White playing earlier today on this field, getting the win in their game. And that's going to be inside for a ball, 2-2. I was not here for that game. Who was? I didn't see who Crown Point White was playing.
Crown Point White played West Raleigh and gave them their first loss of the tournament.
Yes, they did. Over to short, on to first for out number 1. A nice play over there by Bricker.
Man, Mays is quick out there. He made that routine ground ball look. Bang, bang.
Yes, he did. Mays has got the speed, and here comes Bohr with the pencil bat. Love it. Not going to steal it, though.
Chris loved it, too. He's asked me if I ever saw it.
It's good stuff.
I mentioned the fact that you might want one.
I mean, I would put one on display, but then I don't want to act as if I have a weapon in my classroom.
You just put it on a shelf.
Yeah, I mean, I could. Try to keep it out of reach of people.
Except for the fact it is like $300, but...
Yeah, I'm not really ready to drop that kind of pretty penny.
But it is
on a
quite
bat that's
pretty.
going to sit on my shelf. That one's upstairs, 2-0. This one on the ground. Back to the shortstop again. Over to first and in time. Bricker already 2 plays to get 2 outs here against Crown Point Red. That is so far undefeated here in pool play. So here comes Jankowski. Where's number 10? Plays right field. That's third in the lineup. Now you are the, what did your dad call you? The batologist?
Yeah.
What are we swinging right here? This is cool colors.
2023 Louisville Slugger Select Power.
So you just instantly look at a bat and you know exactly what it is?
There's a few new USA bats, like so that's what it's been like approved by the organization USA Baseball.
Okay.
And so I don't know some of those, but yeah, this one it's the same bat at the high school level, so yeah, I could tell right away.
And down on strikes he goes. So 1-2-3 goes Crown Point. And now Kennewick coming up here in the bottom of the first. You are watching the Cal Ripken 10U World Series, brought to you by Pet Supplies Plus here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
This box is small, like Pet Supplies Plus. This one is large, like a big box store. In each, Stu has carefully hidden a toy. Question is, which dog will find it first? Ta-da! Moose, no! You were so close.
Located just 1 block north of the square in Crown Point and just 1 minute from Jerry Ross Park, Station 21 American Grill is one of the city's most popular eateries. Station 21 offers a full menu from steaks and seafood to burgers and wings. While in town for the Cal Ripken World Series, stop in and enjoy comfortable dining while watching a game on one of the 28 big screen TVs. Check out the menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Hi, welcome back to the Cal Ripken 10U World Series. We go to the bottom of the first here at Jerry Ross Park. Leading things off for the Kennewick Americans out of Kennewick, Washington. You've got number 3, Wesley Duarte, leading things off. He plays second base, followed by number 2, that's Jet Bricker. He's the shortstop. Then number 8, Uriah Warren is the center fielder, followed by number 43, that is Adam Sloat. Excuse me, I said Sloot earlier. Sloat, I apologize. He's the catcher. Followed by number 23, that's Mason Hansen. He's the right fielder. Followed by number 5, that is Peter Tagaris. He's the third baseman. And then you got number 10, that is Brody Martin, the first baseman. And the left fielder, number 15, that is Presley Martinez. And number 44, Malachi Villalobos. He's the pitcher today for the Americans out of Kennewick. So here's Duarte. Pops this one up. Looks like it might stay on the field of play. Catcher tries for the basket catch in foul territory. Can't come up with it. All right, this is your area here. You're the catcher, Drew, the state champion catcher.
Yeah, so on that one, you notice Hewlin kept face towards the entire rest of the field, like most catchers are. But on that play, you actually want to turn around and you want to face the netting as if you were an infielder, because the ball is going to spin back towards you. So you'd like to be able to step back behind it, and you ideally get a few steps back, and because the ball is going to spin back towards you, and that way you're able to watch it into the glove rather than try to go for the basket catch while it's spinning forward and you can't read it as well. As that is smashed into right field, but it is caught by number 10. That is Jankowski out there.
Nice play. He's like, what?
Makes it look too easy out there.
So Duarte gets the first out, and now here comes Bricker, the shortstop. First pitch missing outside. We got another pencil bat. Pencil bat alert.
Pencil bats are hot.
We should have some kind of like strobe light or something that comes up, like warning, pencil bat. Maybe just like put a pencil across the screen or something.
We're going to make Zach Miller count how many pencil bats there have been in this tournament. He's going to have to go back and watch the footage for us.
Yeah, we want to know. Pencil bat counter. 2-0. Missing outside. 3-0. Yeah, we'll put it in the suggestion box.
Isn't that the trash can over there?
That's when Zach Miller will happily flush that down the toilet. Shows bunt, pulls it back. That'll be ball 4. So Bricker gets on. He'll grab that sliding mitt. So he's going to be looking to run a little bit here. That's Warren. Uriah Warren.
I mean, his name is Jet. It's kind of in his name.
That's true. You are right.
He's got to be running here.
First pitch. Misses for ball 1. Warren thought about taking off there, but wisely held up. Mays pitching today. This one swung on and missed. So evens the count. By the way, we've already seen some pretty good defensive plays here. The one out and right, and then you had Bricker also doing some good work at shortstop. It's a 1-1. 1-2 now. So the best hands in the business, just like Bricklayers Local 4, Indiana, Kentucky. At BAC Local 4, Indiana, Kentucky, you'll develop skills that will last a lifetime. For more info, visit baclocal4.org. 1-2. This one on a shot to second. Just eats up the second baseman and gets past him. So it's a single here for Warren. At least I'm going single. Got under the glove.
Our scorekeeper's not that nice.
Yeah, I will admit I'm nicer than him. So here comes Sloat. Again, our numbers here are not official, so whatever I call, it is what it is. I like it, though. Here's the first pitch into Sloat. Misses outside. Runner's going to move up on the wild pitch, so just like that, Kennewick putting on some pressure. Good scoring opportunity for them against Crown Point. 2-0 in pool play. Again, we're talking Pool B here. Kennewick 1-1 in pool play. This one popped into the air to right, making the catch out and right is Jankowski. Here's a throw to the plate. Got him at the plate. What a throw, what a tag. And we remain scoreless as we go to the second inning. You're watching the Cal Ripken World Series, brought to you by Pet Supplies Plus on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
When life keeps you busy and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strachan Van Til To Go. Our to-go service is easy to use. Register using your rewards account information, fill your virtual cart, and choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save time and money with our online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple, shopping made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Hi, I'm Crowd Company's Lantern Man. For years, I've helped your family and friends save on their car insurance. And now I've returned to rescue you from high prices. Whether you have a perfect driving record or a not-so-perfect record. Follow me to the Crowd Agency for immediate and affordable coverage. I'm your insurance superhero. Crowd Companies, insurance professionals. Highland, Merrillville, and Michigan City.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
We go to the second inning. Let's look at that replay again, as we've got here Justin Cole on the production ends of it. So Jankowski with a dime to the plate, getting the runner out there. And that leaves our score 0-0 here as we go to the top of the second inning. Our scheduled hitters, Reeves, Pante, and Hewlin. Hewlin, by the way, one that received that ball to tag out the runner. If you are in Crown Point to watch the Cal Ripken 10U World Series, make sure you stop in for a bite to eat at one of Crown Point's most popular eating establishments at Station 21 American Grill. From burgers and ribs to wings and fish, open every day at 11 a.m. for lunch and dinner. Station 21 is just a short 1 minute, bike ride, walk, drive, golf cart. Yeah, I don't jog, but some quick movement over down the way here from the ballpark. Check out their menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, relax. I haven't been told this year if we're on live there. I know last year we were, so if we are live, hello everyone at Station 21. Thank you for being there to listen to this game. We appreciate you. Here's Reeves here. I like his bat, nice and red. What is that? See, to me, if you ask me what bat, red. To you, that's going to be
that is
Midas
a
touch thing.
Marucci. That is a Marucci.
Oh,
that is the brand. I cannot tell the exact make and model of it from here.
Oh, fail.
But it does have a 2 on it, so Marucci 2 something.
Don't worry, the umpire is not telling that young man he has to. It's Pante. He doesn't get to go to first automatically. He's just telling him, if you're going to warm up and swing that bat, go over there. 0-1. Is in there for a strike. 0-2. Seen this a couple of times from the home plate umpire. It just takes a little bit longer than most to make that strike call.
That is the new Marucci Cadex 2. That's why I've not seen it, because it is brand new. Just came out like a month ago.
Shot on the ground, over to third. Now to first for the out. Nice play by Tagaris. Bringing on a defensive clinic here. Bricklayers would be happy. So here comes Tyler Pante from that left side. One away here in the second, no score. Lobos now at 16 pitches. The 0-1. That'll skip in there. Evens the count at 1 with 1 out. That one's going to miss just inside, so 2-1. Really good crowd on hand here at the major field. Only game going on right now here at Jerry Ross Park. This is the primetime game, 2-1. Popped in the air. This will go towards the house, and it'll go into someone's yard. And there go the kids here in Crown Point. They are chasing that ball down.
They are fighting to see who's going to jump over the fence first and who's going to play Frogger the fastest.
You know, I don't know. Some places will give you some kind of a treat at the concession stand if you get it.
And that'll be Scanlon, number 79, who gets it. I don't know what team he is on, but he's wearing Crown Point stuff. As Mays goes down on strikes right there.
It's Pante.
Or Pante, sorry.
You're good. You're good. Don't worry, that's why I'm here. I got your back. So here comes Hewlin, the catcher. First pitch into him. Breaking ball that misses outside for ball one. So Kennewick in their spots defensively. Kind of creeping up on that line on the left side. He's backing up a little bit now. 1-0. Goes a little bit wide. If Hewlin can get on here, bring the third baseman Teixeira up. 2-1. Ripken 10U World Series here on the Region Sports Network. Happy to have you with us.
Oh, look at that, Michael. The kid in front of us has the Region Sports Network game on.
He's trying to hear if we're talking about him.
Hello, Richards.
That one gets to the backstop. It's a little bit wide, and that'll be a 2-out walk. So first base runner of the night for Crown Point. So here comes Teixeira. And Coach Bohr going to have a word with the home plate umpire. Might be looking for a pinch runner in place of the catcher, Hewlin. So we'll see what that number looks like here, and we'll give you that young man in just a moment. He's coming out, number 34. That is Jet Kennedy, so another Jet in the lineup.
Let's see if he'll jet on down to second here. Looks like we got some supporters of some Kennewick players here in the YouTube comments. Thank you, guys.
Excellent. Welcome. Beautiful state of Washington. I personally have never been to the state, but I have friends who have lived there and have sent me a number of pictures from just some of the gorgeous scenes that you can see in Washington. This one popped up. We'll get out of play. Stays in the ballpark, though. And somebody was supposed to be making a catch, but comes up just short. So 0-2 the count here to Teixeira. That's in there for called strike three to retire the side. So gets around the 2-out walk. We go to the bottom of the second. You're watching the Cal Ripken 10U World Series brought to you by Pet Supplies Plus here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
With electrical services from Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, you can radiate the perfect amount of light and energy into your home. From rewiring and code upgrades to ceiling fans, lighting, security, and more, Economy Electric Heating and Cooling's trained electricians will make sure you can enjoy your home on full power all the time. For a free estimate on electrical work, call Economy Electric Heating and Cooling at 219-923-4441, and you can visit them on the web at 4ajobdoneright.com. That's the number 4ajobdoneright.com.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
We go bottom of the second inning here at Jerry Ross Park. Why is Justin Cole giving me the thumbs down? Yeah, I'm calling you out, Justin. Getting the thumbs down. I didn't even do anything to you this game. There we go. That is the fakest smile I've ever seen out of you in my life.
Thumbs down. Was he talking about his Sycamores football team?
Oh, ooh. Shots fired on the Sycamores. can't even say their first opponent. I can't even say their usual catchphrase. I just don't support it.
Go Trees?
No, their opponent for that Week 1 matchup. West Lafayette. All right, we got Hansen leading things off. He's the right fielder for Kennewick. Kennewick 1-1 in their pool play so far. A win here against Crown Point would put them even at 2-1.
Were you ready for that?
I was ready for it. Well, I want to tell the guys that are sitting down in front of us here, hey, Aiden Davis. They're not listening. Hey, guys. If the ball comes this way, you have to protect the camera, okay? You guys can do that?
You guys have to catch me when I go out to jump for it.
And you have to protect this face, all right? Aiden Davis is sitting in front of the press box. His mom works with me over at one of the middle schools nearby.
You know what Aiden Davis did today?
Yeah, I heard he had a really good hit. I had just missed it.
Kroll
you had one too?
Kroll Company's Lantern Man Superhero of the Game today.
Our Kroll Company's Lantern Man Superhero of the Game was Aiden Davis. Nice. That was earlier today. 1-2 the count here to Hansen. He's our right fielder, as I mentioned. Tagaris and Martin also scheduled here in the bottom of the second inning. Kennewick would like to definitely grab a win and help their cause here in pool play. This is Pool B. Again, there's 5 pools, 5 teams each pool. Top ones will move on to the World Series bracket. There is an Ironman bracket, so pretty much you're guaranteed about 5 games minimum. This one fouled back to the screen as well. They're still 2-2.
So I am looking at the standings for Pool B. So Crown Point Red still has to play Muscle Shoals, but Kennewick lost to Muscle Shoals already, so they are 1-1. So by the way that I look at this game could depend on whether they make the bracket or not, because it looks like Muscle Shoals at 3-0, they will be jumping ahead of Kennewick American, Central York, and the Aussie Drop Bears, and the next 2 best teams would either be Crown Point Red or Kennewick American.
So we'll figure out all the finishing touches of the pool play tomorrow. That'll be the final day of pool play. Then we move on to bracket play. So yeah, I mean we're getting down to the nitty gritty here. The 0-1. This is Tagaris batting here. He's the third baseman for this Kennewick team. We have another pencil bat alert. Have you been in our RSN studios anytime recently?
I have not ever been.
We have some really cool lights around the studio. So usually when we're picking teams to win games, or something crazy happens while we're on the air, we get a little light show going. This one lined and caught by Bohr at short. He's playing up near the lip of the grass and says, "I'll take that one." We've had a chance to watch Crown Point Red on this field a couple of times now, and he has played a stellar shortstop so far this tournament.
Yes, he has.
And pitched well as well. This one popped up. This will get above us.
And that is hitting Zach's car.
Oh, no. He's over there.
Oh, he switched.
He switched. He's not parking under the press box anymore. I debated parking over there today.
I parked there for the first game and then moved in fear.
0-1. Fouls that one away, 0-2. Looking out toward where my car should be. I think it's still there.
Our foul ball tree is in the way of me seeing my car. Try to say that 5 times fast.
I'm good. 1-2. I'll just let you stutter right through it. It's fine.
It works.
And a 1-2. Missed just outside, 2-2. So 2-2, trying to put the inning away. But Kennewick's got something else to say about that one. That'll be called strike 3 on the outer part of the plate. Martin doesn't like the call. We go to the 3rd inning. You're watching the Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus, here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
And we are back. You are watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series, brought to you by Pet Supplies Plus.
Did Carol turn around? We didn't. I asked her to turn around.
Oh, no.
She did not.
That is bunted, fielded.
Over to first. Good play.
Wow, great play by the catcher.
Barham out on the 2-3 put out.
That is number 43, Adam Slope, on the play. We have a bunch of youngins from Crown Point waving to the camera.
Oh, it was Karen. Sorry, Karen. Did Karen turn around?
Karen did not turn around.
I told her to, Carol.
We tried.
I went down there. I told her to turn around. So this is Avina here. And coming with a 2-0. Missing just up and out, so 3-0. Trying to work the walk. And we do appreciate you all tuning in from wherever you may be tuned in from. We got a strike call there, so 3-1 the count. 33 pitches for the Lobos. And that'll be ball 4. So the one out base on balls turns the lineup over for CP. And that'll bring up Mays. One out, one on. First pitch, breaking ball in there for a strike. A little bit of a knee bender pitch there.
Yeah, Mays, kind of backed off that one. They kind of broke in there on him.
Some fans on Facebook tuned in as well, cheering on both teams. This one grounded on the left side and through past the third baseman. So a single puts 2 on with 1 out in the third. First hit of the day for the Bulldogs. Crown Point fans cheering on their team. This will bring up Jacob Bohr here. Grounded out to short his last time up.
Kennewick looking to, turn a little double play here, get out of this inning.
Yeah, corner infield's in. Martin really in as that one's bunted.
Something that you don't see as much in pro and even high school and college games is the infield getting as close as they do here, because it is actually illegal for them to pull back and hit away. So they're allowed to get as close as they want as long as they don't catch the bunt off the face.
The 0-1 up the middle and through for a base hit for Bohr. They're going to send the runner. Throw is going to be just offline, and runners will take their bases. It's 1-0 Crown Point. So Bohr with the RBI. Gets Mays all the way to third. Bohr advanced to second on the throw home.
So that ball gets away from Slow a little bit, but he's able to recover right away.
So Jankowski here with a 1-0 count. Struck out his last time. This one grounded, and this will get through on the left side. 1 run is in. They're going to send a second. The relay home. Not in time, just under the tag. It was a good relay, just a little bit high. And it's 3-0 Crown Point here in the third. RBI single for Jankowski. So this will bring up Reeves now. We have a little meeting with some of the players and give each other some of those mitt bumps. Just kind of, hey, get your head right. Here we go. It's good teammates right there. I know we've talked about this a number of times, and I know the answer is just kind of based on the type of pitcher, or different pitchers are going to have different ways that you're going to talk to them as a catcher. But so sometimes you're going to have. I know I've asked you in the past. Sometimes you're going to make a joke at a guy, or you're going to maybe you're going to yell at him a little bit. It just depends on the personality of that pitcher, right?
See, I always struggle to make a joke to somebody because you're
probably frustrated yourself.
Yeah, I'm frustrated, and then I don't really have any zingers in the back of my head that I know are gonna make somebody laugh. I feel like I'm gonna get an eye roll and just continue to further frustrate my pitcher.
I really was just gonna make a joke and saying you're not funny, but
I basically just told the audience that.
2-1, the count. Reeves grounded out to third his last time up. Getting that left side kind of playing in a little bit.
Yeah, third base definitely playing even with the bag. First is kind of a step behind. Second is shaded a little bit deeper than everybody else in the infield. Same with short, but second definitely the deepest so far.
Here's a 3-1. That's in there for a strike. Now let me ask you this. Is the reason for the third baseman playing even with the bag, so is that way if he can field the ball, it's an easier throw home, he's a little bit closer to throw home, or is...
That may be where he just likes to play. There's a lot of third basemen that do like to play even, but it also helps with that
out
scenario.
To right, it'll bloop in for a hit, and this will roll for a little while. Reeves rounding the bases, and he will end up at third base. And it is 4-0 Crown Point.
You giving that a single there?
I am, because I think he was going to bloop in anyway.
Yeah, I believe so on that.
Single, and then we'll have to go, maybe we got to go E9.
Yeah, that's
get all the way around to third. Hate to give errors, but and we'll have a little meeting on the mound, kind of get the reset or the head right for the Lobos. And our infield will come in. So it was an RBI for Reeves, which makes it a 4-0 ball game. And these are always tough conversations as a coach too. It's especially at this age. But still trying to maybe make some kind of a joke out there if possible, and just trying to get everybody's minds off what's happening for just a moment, and then say, okay, this is what we're going to do as we get back into this. It's only 4-0. So we're going to bring the left fielder out.
I believe we're going to.
So this will be Martinez that comes to third. I didn't see which number went out to left. We'll figure all that out. We're going to take a step aside real quick. You are watching the Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
This box is small, like Pet Supplies Plus. This one is large, like a big box store. In each, Stu, has carefully hidden a toy. Question is, which dog will find it first? Ta-da! Moose, no! You were so close.
Located just one block north of the square in Crown Point and just 1 minute from Jerry Ross Park, Station 21 American Grill is one of the city's most popular eateries. Station 21 offers a full menu from steaks and seafood to burgers and wings. While in town for the Cal Ripken World Series, stop in and enjoy comfortable dining while watching a game on one of the 28 big screen TVs. Check out the menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back to the Cal Ripken 10U World Series. Into pitch now is number 5. That is Peter Tagaris for Kennewick. Looked like Martinez came in to play third, and I believe it's William Carlson out there in left now. I'm guessing he goes into Villalobos' spot.
That's what I'm seeing right here.
Who needs game changer?
Me.
I got it all without that.
Just took some binoculars.
And, it's what you need when you're a pro in this business. That's not me. I'm just here.
Hobbyist.
I'm just the guy.
Baseball enthusiast. How about that?
Just the guy that does the thing. So we got Pante batting here. One away here in this third inning. One-0 here. This one skips in. 2-0.
Peter was thrown off a little bit by the
Yeah, somebody's honking.
right in his backswing.
That's the worst. This one lined and caught out at second base. Duarte snagging that one out of the air for out number 2.
Something that's not going to be talked about enough is Emerson Reeves over there at third, making sure that his first step on that was actually back and not, taken off right away. That would be a big thing, get doubled up, get out, and then that would get Kennewick out of this inning. So good base running there.
So Hewlin coming up here. Hewlin took the walk his last time up. Just outside, so 2-0 the count here. With 2 away, Crown Point has put up a 4 spot here in this third inning. It's gotten the Crown Point faithful here in the stands all excited. Crown Point Red, one of the 2 host teams in this Cal Ripken 10U World Series. As mentioned, Crown Point White getting a win earlier today. Pitches down the middle for a strike, 3-1. Yeah, handing West Raleigh their first loss of the tournament, and Crown Point getting that first win. 3-1. Misses for ball 4, so runners on the corners now.
Hewlin is 0 for 0 with 2 bases on balls, but that is not a problem.
No, absolutely not. Get on base any way possible. As Teixeira digs in here. Waits on that one. Runners will stay. Can see a contingency of Reeves and Teixeira family members over here to our right.
We did get confirmation. He is not related to Mark Teixeira.
Confirmed. Fouled back to the screen. I'm not going to lie, that one made me just a slight bit nervous because that one fouled back to the screen right at the moment as somebody dropped something here in the stands which created a louder bang sound. So that made me nervous for just a split second.
You're a rookie.
I thought the press box was going down maybe. I'll tell you what, Zach Miller is sitting in like this throne chair. It's pretty impressive, not going to lie. This one.
Zach, can you turn the camera around and show everybody?
No, we don't want to do that. We want to keep our audience. Oh, these kind of weeks, these poor guys, and they have no. The only way that Zach can defend himself is if he grabs the crowd mic. 1-2, called. Strike 3 on the outer part of the plate. That'll retire the side. We go to the bottom of the third. It's 4-0 Crown Point. You're watching the Cal Ripken 10U World Series, brought to you by Pet Supplies Plus here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Four Seasons Mechanical proudly serves Northwest Indiana, providing quality, reasonably priced, reliable service. With a quality and comfort guarantee, the professionals at Four Seasons Mechanical offer a wide range of services in heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. Whether it's residential or commercial, Four Seasons Mechanical is there 24/7. To find out more, the website is fourseasonsmechanical.com or give them a call at 219-756-7020. Four Seasons Mechanical, your indoor air quality specialists.
Earn while you learn from the best hands in the business. The Bricklayers Allied Craft Workers for Indiana, Kentucky Apprenticeship. That's right, this is a paid apprenticeship.
I'm getting an education while learning a trade and getting paid for it.
The thing that surprised me the most about this apprenticeship program is the respect I have received after the proper time and training.
Classes start soon, so apply now. There are training centers throughout Indiana and Kentucky. We are the Bricklayers and Allied Craft Workers for Indiana, Kentucky Apprenticeship. The best hands in the business.
Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso is a leader in athletics apparel and equipment sales. With in-house production including screen printing, trophies, embroidery, and more, Blythe's can help you to create the perfect look. For more information, visit them online at teamblythes.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso, where the athletes shop.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back to the Cal Ripken 10U World Series. We got him, Carol. We spotted him. We know they're there. We tried to get them to turn around. They refused. This one popped up by Martinez and caught out of the air by the shortstop Bohr. We're looking for Karen right down there. They're wearing the 8s, the Warren shirts there. We tried to get them to turn around. There they are.
Say hi, Karen.
That is the sister and brother-in-law to Carol.
0-1 count on the batter. That is William Carlson at the plate.
0-1. On the ground, right back to the pitcher. Gets just past him. Second baseman with a hot arm over there. Barham tossing a dart for out number 2. Back to the top of the lineup for... Let's bring it back to the top of the lineup with Duarte.
Duarte could give everybody on the field some lessons about drip right there. The pink with like the sand-colored sliding mitt. I like it.
This one line and gets through for a hit. See, when you get the solid drip, you get hits.
Yep. Look good, feel good, feel good, play good.
I feel like I could turn this into a roast session, but I'm not going to.
Yeah, let's not. I feel like it'd be roasting me.
That's where I was going to go. So 2 away here with a runner on first. This comes up with this brings up Bricker now. Pencil bat alert.
You love your pencil bats.
Heck yeah. Start of the school year coming up.
Tomorrow. That's why Michael Bradner will not be here until the primetime game.
You know, that's probably going to bring you more viewers.
Not having you?
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure people like other announcers better. We had a nice gentleman earlier that gave our colleague Quincy Bell a nice hand for his job over there on Field B earlier. This one line to center, coming in to make the catch on the dive. Did he get it? Yes, he did. Reeves coming in to make the play. And that'll end the 3rd inning. And we go to the 4th. You're watching the Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
This box is small, like Pet Supplies Plus. This one is large, like a big box store. In each, Stu has carefully hidden a toy. Question is, which dog will find it first? Ta-da! Moose, no! You were so close.
Located just 1 block north of the square in Crown Point and just 1 minute from Jerry Ross Park, Station 21 American Grill is one of the city's most popular eateries. Station 21 offers a full menu from steaks and seafood to burgers and wings. While in town for the Cal Ripken World Series, stop in and enjoy comfortable dining while watching a game on one of the 28 big screen TVs. Check out the menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back to the Cal Ripken 10U World Series here on the Region Sports Network. We go to the fourth inning. It is 4-0 Crown Point. We're seeing some spectacular defensive plays here so far today. That's like the best hands in the business, just like Bricklayers Local 4, Indiana, Kentucky. Join Bricklayers Local 4 and start building your career today. Visit baclocal4.org to find out more. And hey, just a reminder that coverage of the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series on the Region Sports Network is presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point. Pet Supplies Plus is your one-stop store for all your pets' needs. Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point. For more information, visit PetSuppliesPlus/Crown Point. I did the weather, right?
Yeah, you did the weather.
All right, perfect.
However, it is starting to cool off.
Not mad about it.
Nope, I like it.
I don't know if you probably didn't get to tune into the entire broadcast of your state championship game, but that was one of my catchphrases on that call. Not mad about it.
All I heard was you screaming at the end. And if you would like to hear your ears bleed, please go listen to Michael Bradner in the IHSAA 4A state championship game. All you have to do is listen to the last 5 minutes or so.
That's true. I got a little excited.
I get it. Me too. I was screaming.
Well,
you just couldn't hear me on the broadcast.
You were the player. So this is Barham here, batting in the top of the fourth inning. Had a short dribbler in front of the plate last time up. 0-2 the count to him. This one lined up the middle. Oh, and just off the glove of the shortstop, who's had a really good game today. Bricker just can't come up with that one here, so be a leadoff single to start the fourth inning.
Now batting, number 9, Louis Avina.
So here comes Avina here.
Sorry about that.
You're good. Those headsets are sensitive.
Yes, they are.
See, the official score went with error on that one. I'm going hit. I think he would have beat it out anyway.
You're nicer than me.
Popped up right side. Will it stay in play? Catching it off the fence!
What a play. That is number 10, Brody Martin of the Kennewick American squad.
Says, I will break this fence down if I have to make that catch. Get out of my way. The chain link can't stop me.
Mays up here trying to extend the lead, help his cause out a little bit more, get some more insurance runs.
So 1 on, 1 out, back to the top of the lineup with Mays.
He is 1 for 2 on the day with a run scored. In the first inning, he had a ground ball to the shortstop.
This one picked up at third, over to first. Can't keep the foot on the bag, just kind of took him off a little bit.
We can go base hit on that one.
Okay. I like it. So Mays with the single. 2 on, 1 out in the fourth. Crown Point threatening again, trying to put up a few more runs here towards the fourth. That one comes up and in and bounces off the backstop. The throw to third, but nobody, or they were thinking about throwing third, but nobody there to cover. So wisely, Zagaris holds on to that one.
That one took a really rough hop and bounced all the way back to Peter on the pitcher's mound.
Pencil bat alert. Runner down to second on the stolen base. Hey, we're going to hand out awards at the end of this one. We've got 3, in fact. Got the Crowd Company's Lantern Man Superhero of the game. Crowd Companies are proud to recognize superheroes on the baseball diamond. 2-0 back to the screen. We got the Proud Eden Home Play of the game presented by the Region Sports Network. And then we've also got the Boilermakers Local 374 Blue Collar Player of the game. Earn while you learn with Boilermakers Local 374.
You know, that Proud Union home play of the game is going to be a really tough one. Right now I got maybe a coin flip for what one I'm going to choose. Otherwise, I might have to give out a co-award.
Okay, you might. I mean, it's been done before. We've given out awards in some weird ways, but co can be it. Certainly one of the candidates over there is that play at first with Martin trying to Knocked that fence down over there to make that catch at first.
Knocked
There's a
that
2-2 to Bohr. And that's going to be called strike 3 on the outside part of the plate. Fifth strikeout of the day for Crown Point hitters.
Kicks and fires, and that is just down and out to the next hitter. That is Brady Janikowski. He had an amazing play in the first where he got a runner out at home already. That is definitely a contender for the Crown Union home play of the game.
I was just going back and looking because this is the third time that we've had Crown Point red today. I just wanted to go back and look at Bohr's had a really impressive time at the plate. That is his first time striking out.
Wow. Definitely impressive in this third game of the series and probably already over 10 at-bats.
I'm sure there's others that have not. It just kind of stuck in my mind that might have been it. That might have been the only one. And yeah. And I'm sure he wasn't happy with the call. We've kind of seen the outer edge of the strike zone being called a frequent amount tonight for both sides. 2-2. That'll be strike 3. Runner cannot go down to first. There is no drop third strike. So we go to the bottom of the fourth inning. You are watching the Cal Ripken 10U World Series here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
When life keeps you busy and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strachan Van Til To Go. Our to-go service is easy to use. Register using your rewards account information, fill your virtual cart, and choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save time and money with our online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple, shopping made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Hi, I'm Crowd Company's Lantern Man. For years, I've helped your family and friends save on their car insurance. And now I've returned to rescue you from high prices. Whether you have a perfect driving record or a not-so-perfect record. Follow me to the Crowd Agency for immediate and affordable coverage. I'm your insurance superhero. Crowd Company's insurance professionals. Highland, Merrillville, and Michigan City.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back to the Cal Ripken 10U World Series. Michael Brenner here along with state champion Drew Arnold. We got the twins Justin Cole and Zach Miller working production and camera. I say they're twins because they're wearing the same polo. I almost wore that one today too.
Saved yourself.
I did. We go bottom 4 here on the major field here at Jerry Ross Park. It'll be Warren to lead things off, followed by Sloat and then Hansen. Oh, and 1 to Warren here.
Okay, number 8. I'm sorry, Uriah Warren.
Mays still pitching for Crown Point.
Only 38 pitches in.
We're missing outside. 1-0. So you've given out a lot of the awards so far here in this tournament. This is your 15th game working. 1-3 on the put out for Warren. What is, not to say which one is your favorite, but if you were to win one of these awards, which I know you have in the past, which one kind of feels the more noble to you to win? I know all of them are very prestigious. Ooh. Actually, I think they get put on resumes, and I think they go on back up baseball cards too.
I think the hardest award to win, as that one is out to center, making a good play on it, is Reeves.
Staying back and letting that one come to him. Fighting through the lights. Nice job.
I would argue that the hardest award to win is the Proud Union home play of the game.
Oh.
Because you don't have to put together a great game in order to win it.
That's
you have
true.
to put together one spectacular play.
Okay.
And we've seen a lot of spectacular plays throughout this tournament.
It's amazing what you the level of talent you see in this one. You kind of think to yourself, and I'm 100% guilty of this with Hansen batting here. You know, this is our second year covering this amazing tournament, and you know, when Region Sports told us, hey, we're going to be covering this 10U World Series, we need you to broadcast, I thought to myself, really, 10U baseball? And then after game one, I was like, oh, this is 10U baseball. This is awesome.
Yeah, this is legit 10U baseball. There is no playing around about it. You know, they are in it to win it, and they're not coming all the way from these different countries just to get kicked around.
That's a 2-out walk issued to Hansen. I know we were talking, I was over at Field A Press Box a little while ago, and Vincennes will be hosting the Cal Ripken 10U World Series next year. That's about a little over 3 hours south of here. Pencil battler.
Yes, it is. And as he squares the bunt and he pulls back.
Runner thought about going.
So.
Oh, 4 hours, excuse me. I say it's about 3:40. It was. Oh, he's Justin Cole is correcting me. He's got it. He knows exactly where it's at. Down in Vincennes. We got the Vincennes team here this week. The 0-1. This one popped up, second base. And caught. We'll finish that story in just a minute. This is why you don't tell stories with 2 outs. I told you that before.
There you go.
We go to the 5th inning. You're watching the Cal Ripken 10U World Series. Brought to you by Pet Supplies Plus here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
With electrical services from Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, you can radiate the perfect amount of light and energy into your home. From rewiring and code upgrades to ceiling fans, lighting, security, and more, Economy Electric Heating and Cooling's trained electricians will make sure you can enjoy your home on full power all the time. For a free estimate on electrical work, call Economy Electric Heating and Cooling at 219-923-4441, and you can visit them on the web at 4ajobdoneright.com. That's the number 4ajobdoneright.com.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back to the Cal Ripken 10U World Series. We go top of the 5th. We're also fielding questions and comments if you'd like to join us on the comments on both Facebook and YouTube.
So going back to Vincennes hosting the 10U Cal Ripken World Series next year, that's exciting for the Hoosier State to be able to keep the Cal Ripken World Series in Indiana. But after that, I was talking with Chris Ramirez, and it seems like I don't know if this is quite announced yet, but Crown Point is working on a 3-year deal after that to be able to host multiple different age levels for the next 3 years after that, and host maybe 3 different age levels of the Cal Ripken World Series in 26, 27, and 28.
Yeah, don't know if that's finalized, but I know that's been circulating a little bit. That's actually what I was going to say earlier. Yeah, I don't know if that's finalized yet.
They just had the press release for the 2025 games at Vincennes.
Yep.
So we probably won't know for another little bit for sure, but hopefully
it's in the works.
Hopefully we'll be able to get it, and we'll be able to broadcast this to you guys again.
Yeah, I believe it was some 11U and 9U games is what I believe. Pitches outside to leadoff hitter Reeves here in the top of the 5th. Reeves 1 for 2 on the day, had an RBI single last inning, or 2 innings ago, excuse me. So 3-0 here to Reeves, trying to get something going here in the 5th. Kennewick wanted to say no, no, no. And that'll be a leadoff walk. With Tagara still on the mound for Kennewick. this will bring up Pante. Pante 0 for 2 today. It's that line shot right to the second baseman, Duarte, back in the third. This one popped up. This will get into center, and it's caught out in center. A nice defensive play by Warren out there. So this will bring up Hewlin now. He's walked both his plate appearances. Ball gets away. Runner will advance down to second.
Never thrice, though. No shot. Hewlin walks 3 times in a row.
We're going to find out. Stay tuned. That's in there for a strike. So one on to the right side. First baseman will step on the cushion there for out number 1. Out number 2, excuse me.
And like I said, never thrice.
Yeah, just missed that one, but runner goes down to third, so it's a productive out.
Yeah, I mean, by Hewlin doing that on a pass ball or a wild pitch now, and the Crown Point offense could potentially score here.
Yeah, they're going to try. They're going to work their magic here. So 1-0 the count to Teixeira. One in there for a strike.
Outside part of the play has definitely had a large strike zone throughout a majority of the game.
And it's been that way the entire time. So, you know, as I've mentioned, as this one to the screen, I've mentioned that I'm okay if an umpire wants to go a little off the plate, a little in, or a little high, a little low, whatever the case may be, as long as it stays that way for both sides and throughout the entire game, and that's what we've seen so far in this one. Ball gets away, runner comes home, the throw, and it hits the batter. Now
the batter did exactly what he needed to do.
He's in the box. He's allowed to be there.
Yeah, Teixeira is completely entitled to the box, and the only way that something happens is if he is out of the box. You know, the umpire should just check on him, make sure he's okay. But they're going to call a meeting. I would be surprised if anything were to happen here.
I think they're just the home plate umpire wants to just double check with his partners out there. Just make sure they have the ruling right on this. But my understanding is that as long as the batter stays in the box, it's safe. The ball can hit him, unfortunately. Kind of saw this is Shays, I forget what year, but there was a playoff series over in Toronto, and the catcher was getting ready to throw the ball back to the pitcher and actually hit the hands of one of the batter who had his hands. He was standing in the box, and he's actually kind of sticking his hands out, but his hands were in the box. It wasn't over the plate, and ricocheted away, and I believe it was the Texas Rangers ended up scoring some runs off of that, and it was very controversial. Now this is a long meeting taking place here by the umpires having a discussion on this.
Yeah, I don't think there was anything wrong with this play by Teixeira. I just think Hewlin's ground out there definitely did a great job and allowed for this run to be able to happen. And, you know, really, he should get an RBI there for that one.
So I guess the question is going to be, if they say that that's interference, does that just mean the runner goes back to third, or does that mean he's out?
No, I would consider it now if it was interference, but they call him safe, and I believe that is the right call.
Yeah, I have to agree with. Now, yeah, like you said, if he was out of the box, then it's a different story, because then he's, you know, not where he's supposed to be technically. And you know what? That's whether he did it on purpose or by accident. It works out for him.
I mean, I'm sure Teixeira did not want to get hit, and it looked like he was already sliding as the ball hit Teixeira. So I didn't really think there was a play at the plate to begin with. So
now, and I get Coach Hansen is trying to have a conversation with the home plate umpire, trying to argue to get that run taken off the board. But I don't think he's going to win this argument, especially after the other umpires have already kind of concurred and are going to back up the home plate umpire here.
Yeah, my biggest thing with the play is I don't think it was necessarily going to be bang-bang, even if it was a crisp throw to the pitcher around the batter.
I totally understand where you're coming from with that, but Hansen's not going to look at it that way. He's just going to look at it saying that the batter is in the box.
Yep.
And just a reminder, the coverage of the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series here on the Region Sports Network is presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point. Pet Supplies Plus is your one-stop store for all your pets' needs. Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point. For more information, visit PetSuppliesPlus/Crown Point. So clearly, Coach Hansen is not happy with the explanation that he's being given here. So count is still 2-2 here on Teixeira with that 5th run coming home on the wild pitch.
The Kennewick faithful over there are happy with Coach Hansen's effort.
I mean, if I was him, I'd be having an argument as well. I don't blame him. I would 100% be out there myself. This one lifted out to right, camping underneath and making the catch out in right field. Hansen there to retire this side, but one run does come around here in the 5th. It's 5-0 Crown Point. You're watching the Cal Ripken 10U World Series, brought to you by Pet Supplies Plus on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
We go bottom 5 here at the Cal Ripken 10U World Series. 5-0 the score here in favor of Crown Point over Kennewick. Martin, Martinez, and Carlson, your scheduled hitters here in the bottom of the 5th inning. And again, if you are just kind of tuned in and maybe haven't watched any of our games yet today, first off, where have you been the last 3 days? Second of all, if you haven't really watched 10U baseball, we only play 6 innings of regulation here, so we are getting to the late stages of this one here in the bottom of the 5th. The nice thing for Kennewick is they do get the bottom of the 6th to try to fight this off here. Unless they can take the lead and put up a 6th spot, then they don't have to worry about the bottom of the 6th potentially. So we'll be trying to fight for some runs here in this inning. All sorts of strategy to play out, but I got to get guys on base first to chip away at this 5-0 lead. 1-1 the count to Martin. Struck out looking his last time up.
I don't hate the approach here of, take till you get a strike and just try to do anything possible to get on base and pass the torch to the next guy as he hits that one into right field, and it is foul.
So foul ball there. So 1-2 the count here to Martin. I said we've seen some spectacular defense in this game. We've seen some spectacular defense all day long on all the different fields. This is the major field. We've got the A field, which is just out to the, just beyond right field over there. I'll go ahead and show it. I'll move the camera a little bit. There it is. Boom, A field over there.
Zoom in.
I don't know how to do that. It's doing it on its own. It's freaking me out. Zach Miller's playing with the camera. This one popped up on the right side. This will also get foul. Guys are running for that fence, though. They already watched Martin put his body on the line and get into that fence.
Were you at the game one of the nights lights at Lake Central when Brendan Smith decided to try to dolphin dive over the fence.
I was there for that, yes.
That was an experience for sure.
1-2, this one out to right center. This will touch down and roll for a little while. Martin making that turnaround first. He's into second, standing with a leadoff double. You need guys on base. That's how you start. And he'll flex and say, let's go, boys. So Martin, leadoff double. Here comes Martinez. RBI opportunity with a runner in scoring position. Try to get that first run across the board for the Kennewick Americans. That one missing outside, so ball one here. He's still pitching. He's at 54 pitches, so we're going to be looking at probably getting a hook here at some point in the near future. 1-0. This one down the right field line again. This will get out of play.
Plenty of little chasing after that.
So we had talked about the facilities and the opening ceremonies, and if you haven't had a chance to walk around the facilities, if you're not here in Crown Point, 3 fields as we mentioned. There's also outdoor batting cages out beyond Field B. There's also indoor batting cages as well that are named after Zach Plesac, pitcher in the Angels organization, long time with the Cleveland Guardians.
You may have also heard of his uncle, Dan Plesac, who is an MLB Network analyst right now and former big league pitcher for the Milwaukee Brewers, as that one is hit out into center field, and it is going to drop for a base hit.
Now, one of the tough things about that one is it was in the air, and it looked like just kind of a bad initial break by Reeves there. Kind of went back on it first and didn't see it coming his way. Runner at second does not advance because the ball does not get too far away, so he wasn't going to risk that one. But it is a hit from Martinez. You got 2 on with nobody out. And we are back to Carlson here in the lineup. William Carlson tries to bunt that one to move the runners over.
Small ball's interesting here. You know, you're trailing 5, so these 2 runs, they do matter. However, you need more than just that right now in order to win this game.
Now, obviously we don't know these players all that well. I'm going to guess he's a little bit of a speedster, though, and he's going to try to outrun this for a hit. The throw to third is in time.
That is a great play by Hewlin to get on the ball quickly and get the force out at third. Cut him down, and it seems like he even kind of cut the momentum out of the Kennewick offense there.
1-5 on the putout. Impressive play there by Mays. But I'll tell you what, though, I was watching Carlson speed down that first baseline. He is quick, so he was bunting not necessarily for the sacrifice. He was bunting for the hit and to get the bases loaded here, to turn the lineup over back to the top of the lineup with Duarte here. He singled his last time up, so we're going to do some damage. We got runners on first and second now, so Carlson on with the fielder's choice. Next pitch to Duarte goes outside, and did it get over the netting? It must not have.
I do not know, but I saw some kids on bikes ducking, thinking they were going to get hit.
Zach Miller confirming that it did hit the net. I lost sight of that one.
Zach Milo, as he was affectionately named by Quincy Bell.
This one bunted down the first base side. They will throw to first for the out. That's 2 outs there. But runners down to second and third with 2 outs.
Both outs by virtue of the bunt.
So that was, 1-3 on the put out there. Sacrifice for Mays. I'm sorry, for Duarte, excuse me. So now Bricker comes up here. No, he's got some family members watching this one. And I knew we were going to see the hook here at some point down the road. And at 62 pitches is when Mays is going to get the pull. He did a phenomenal job tonight. At this point in time, has kept Kennewick off the board. So he will come out.
To a nice standing O from the Crown Point faithful.
Absolutely, and they're going to be putting in...
Is that Teixeira?
I saw 4. That can't
I
be
believe
right.
that's Teixeira.
Yep, looks like it. We're going to take a step aside anyway, let him warm up a little bit. You are watching the Cal Ripken 10U World Series, brought to you by Pet Supplies Plus here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
This box is small, like Pet Supplies Plus. This one is large, like a big box store. In each, Stu, I Stu, has carefully hidden a toy. Question is, which dog will find it first? Ta-da! Moose, no! You were so close.
Located just 1 block north of the square in Crown Point and just 1 minute from Jerry Ross Park, Station 21 American Grill is one of the city's most popular eateries. Station 21 offers a full menu from steaks and seafood to burgers and wings. While in town for the Cal Ripken World Series, stop in and enjoy comfortable dining while watching a game on one of the 28 big screen TVs. Check out the menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back. Cal Ripken 10U World Series here on the Region Sports Network. We've had a plethora of changes. Going to work on trying to get those for you. We had kids running everywhere on that field, it felt like. So we'll do our best to try to get you updated on that. But we are in the bottom of the fifth. Bases are second and third with 2 outs. It is Bricker on to hit. 0 for 1 on the day. He had a walk back in the first and then was cut down at the plate. Hello. All of a sudden, my headset just got really loud. What'd you bump? This one is through for a hit. Throw to the plate again. They're going to be just offline, and we got 2 runs in, runner down to...
As Jet is able to advance to second there on the throw-in by the center fielder, Reeves.
Yeah, Zach Miller bumping cables and everything while he's messing with his phone. All of a sudden, I heard every bit of that crowd in my ear. Busted my eardrums. So 2 runs have come around to score. So Bricker, are we giving that a double? You were watching the play.
I was giving that a single and an advance on the throw.
Okay, perfect. But 2 runs did come around, so 2 RBI single down to third, and then the wild pitch allows him to go. He goes to second, and the wild pitch down to third.
And the bunt attempts end up playing off here.
They do. That small ball. Who needs launch angle? This one just missed out in right. 1 run is in. They go to second, and they say safe at second on the bang-bang play as Warren gets in there with the RBI single.
I'm giving it a 2-bagger on that one.
You're going
sure.
2-bagger, all right.
2-bagger. Left his feet, no error, so and he was standing up at second at the end of it.
So just like that, 5-3 your score. We talked about Kennewick needing to put up some runs. That's a good start. You got 2, and this is all happening with 2 outs.
The catcher, Sloat, now coming up to the plate. Looking to keep scratching some. Now 1 big swing, and this game is all tied up as the tying run is at the plate.
So Sloot, 0 for 2 on the day, looking to do some damage here. He represents the tying run. This one on the ground to third. They're going to throw to first. It's going to be a wide throw. Here comes another runner to the plate. Runner stays at first, and things are starting to unravel for the hometown team. So it's are we going to go E5 and then E3?
I do not know on that one. I can...
We'll watch the official score and see what happens there. Still a 1-run lead for Crown Point. Got 2 outs in the inning. A force at second, but Kennewick making a ferocious comeback.
They are back in this thing.
Crown Point put up a 4 spot back in the third. Kennewick says, all right, we'll come back and put up a 4 spot here, maybe more.
They say don't call it a comeback. They were in it the whole time.
They've been around. So Hansen here walked his last time up. 2-1 the count. Line to second. Picked up and flipped over to second for the force out. So Crown Point gets out of the jam. But Kennewick does the damage. It's 5-4. We go to the sixth inning. Final inning of regulation. You're watching the Cal Ripken 10U World Series, brought to you by Pet Supplies Plus, here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Four Seasons Mechanical proudly serves Northwest Indiana, providing quality, reasonably priced, reliable service. With a quality and comfort guarantee, the professionals at Four Seasons Mechanical offer a wide range of services in heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. Whether it's residential or commercial, Four Seasons Mechanical is there 24/7. To find out more, the website is fourseasonsmechanical.com or give them a call at 219-756-7020. Four Seasons Mechanical, your indoor air quality specialist.
Earn while you learn from the best hands in the business. The Bricklayers Allied Craftworkers for Indiana Kentucky Apprenticeship. That's right, this is a paid apprenticeship.
I'm getting an education while learning a trade and getting paid for it.
The thing that surprised me the most about this apprenticeship program is the respect I have received after the proper time and training.
Classes start soon, so apply now. There are training centers throughout Indiana and Kentucky. We are the Bricklayers and Allied Craftworkers for Indiana Kentucky Apprenticeship. The best hands in the business.
Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso is a leader in athletics apparel and equipment sales. With in-house production including screen printing, trophies, embroidery, and more, Blythe's can help you to create the perfect look. For more information, visit them online at teamblythes.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso, where the athletes shop.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
We go to the sixth inning here at the Cal Ripken 10U World Series. Just checking the feeds a little bit here. Thank you, Adam Anderson. That is a great explanation of that call that we saw, which allowed that fifth run, which right now is proven to be a very pivotal run for Crown Point. He explained in saying that the interference call can still be called regardless if the batter is in the box or not. It just depends on what the movement of the batter would be. If he's purposely trying to impede the play from happening, that interference can be called, and that run would have been taken off the board. But it's a judgment call, and I have to agree. I do feel like I know there was some initial movement from his original batting stance, but for the most part, he was pretty much standing still in that batter's box, right at that corner edge. So I feel like that was the right call regardless, but that is a better explanation than what we were giving before.
Yes.
So thank you, Adam Anderson, for that. Sure, we can hire you on as a rules analyst if need be. Who says no? Leading off the sixth inning for Crown Point is Barham. 1-1 count on him with that one-run lead. Yeah, that one run is looming very large right now for Crown Point Red. This one on the ground, slowly hit to the left side. Can't get it out of the glove. Wisely holds it. And it'll be a leadoff single. Now, you've played in a lot of different road games over the course of your career. How does a crowd like this, where you're from out of town, you're playing in the host team's park, and they have obviously a larger fan base just because they're closer and local. How do you as a player deal with that and that noise? Does that fire you up more, or does that hinder you? This one bunted right in front of the plate, over to first in time. Runner will go down to second, so it's a successful sacrifice by Avina. Nope, that wasn't Avina. That was that looked like number 44. Nope, that wasn't Jacob. That's Jacob Bohr batting next. So it was Avina. Beg your pardon.
So as far as playing in somebody else's house, it is a difficult thing to do. I played Munster many different times in my tenure at Lake Central, and it is a hard thing to go into somebody else's house and be able to put all the noise behind you. But I just try to focus in on the game at which I'm playing, and I try to leave the crowd noise to the crowd and let them go back and forth on it. As that one hits off the catcher and gets away, and Cade Barham is able to advance to third on that one.
So Barham up to third with Mays at the dish.
So the way I like to go about it is I like to let my crowd help fuel me and get me going. And, so you called the state championship game.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say, based on Mooresville being closer and the attendance on both sides, we were in their house.
You guys, the Lake Central Faithful were loud and proud, but I would say in terms of overall volume, Mooresville had the advantage for sure in that one. But
so I would say I tried to stay positive at all times and not focus on when I'd guess probably about 3,000 Mooresville fans were there getting fired up at certain points. But
on the ground left side, that is a fair ball. The throw to the plate, not in time.
So I tried to not let that noise negatively impact me and just focus on the game at hand. But when Lake Central is really getting into it, I like to let that fuel me, and that's a reason for me to play and try my hardest and make sure I get this win. And it's not just it's for everybody. And Kennewick here is coming into Crown Point's house, and they are doing this not just for them, but their entire town.
Yeah, absolutely. So tough to deal with, but you know what? These are pivotal moments for them, because now they're getting a really good lesson in how to battle through a hostile crowd, if you will. Popped up to center and caught out there in center.
Oh, so that is not an error by the center fielder.
Because the runner does not advance.
Yes, the runner does not advance, and one cannot assume a double play.
Correct.
However, it seemed like Kennewick had a double play in the bag, and they were going to be able to get out of that. However, the throw just slightly over the first baseman there.
So Bohr flies out to center. That was Warren out there. So Jankowski here does get that run home, though. Barham did come in earlier after the sacrifice. The fielder's choice for Mays allowed that to come home. So 2 outs in the inning. The 0-1 to Jankowski. Skips in there. Runner's going to stay there.
That is a great block by Sloat. He's been very impressive in this game, getting his body on as much as he can and holding the Crown Point base runners to as little bases as possible.
Yeah, really not allowing them to get too many extra bases in this one, which is their goal overall. Tight ball game here late, though. Top of the 6th, 6-4 your score. This one skips away. Runner will not advance, though. And Sloat was ready to heave that one down to second. This one lined right center, and it'll bloop in. Runner trying to take that extra liberty at third, and he's in safely. So Coach Bohr trying to push the envelope a little bit here. So runner down to third on the single from Jankowski. And now you have another insurance run just right down the way there at third base. And this will bring it up Reeves. 1 for 2 today. Has a walk and an RBI single earlier in the game.
As the coach for Kennewick has called time, is going to have a mound meeting, calling his infield in. There may be a potential pitching change here.
Well, I wonder if, too, this is going to be more of a conversation of, hey, let's make sure we know where we're going to be throwing the ball, if it's hit to, whatever side or where we're going with the ball here, because we don't want to make any silly mistakes just because let's calm down. Let's take a deep breath here. So obviously, this is one of those things where the coach is saying, okay, we got a hostile crowd, so let's kind of gather ourselves here and talk about things.
And you got to think, when we're playing a tournament ball, we're not really going into anybody's house. We're all, you're kind of playing at a neutral site, and I didn't get to experience anything like this until I played high school ball. So definitely going to be a learning experience.
We've got a few members of the Crown Point white team right below us here in the press box. They are cheering on their friends out there on the field. And that's kind of where I want to go with that conversation of kind of dealing with the hostile crowd, because it's the kids doing a lot of the cheering right now. This one popped up, coming up just short. Oh, we got a catch in the stands.
Banana ball, that isn't out.
No, not for Crown Point. Nice job, nice catch. And some of the Others around him were going, thank you for catching that. Love it. The 0-1.
They are prepared.
0-2 now as that one goes away. Yeah, they're making sure that runner at first does not make his way over to second base. So we saw that in a game earlier, kind of preparing for that type of throw or that type of play and throwing it to the shortstop to try to get that runner to break for home, and then they can whip it back to home.
I'd like to see the shortstop break a little bit more towards the throw on that play, just because it is so hard with the 60-foot base paths to be able to get that transfer and get it back in enough time in order to get the out.
And that could have been something that, Coach Hansen was talking about out there, saying, hey, let's just, if they try to do this, let's do this play. Making sure everybody's on the same page. 1-2. Lined into center and caught for the out. And the little slip there as well. They add to the dramatic effect for Warren. What a play, but Crown Point puts a pivotal insurance run on the board. We go to the bottom of the sixth. Kennewick's got to score 2. You're watching the Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
This box is small, like Pet Supplies Plus. This one is large, like a big box store. In each, Stu, hi Stu, has carefully hidden a toy. Question is, which dog will find it first? Ta-da! Moose, no! You were so close.
Located just 1 block north of the square in Crown Point and just 1 minute from Jerry Ross Park, Station 21 American Grill is one of the city's most popular eateries. Station 21 offers a full menu from steaks and seafood to burgers and wings. While in town for the Cal Ripken World Series, stop in and enjoy comfortable dining while watching a game on one of the 28 big screen TVs. Check out the menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back to the Cal Ripken 10U World Series here on the Region Sports Network. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. It'll be Jacob Bohr on to try to close this thing out. He's pitched the previous 2 games as well, so he must be good on the pitch count to be able to pitch. So we'll give you any defensive changes here once they become available to us. We got awards we're going to hand out at the end of this one. Don't know what they're going to be quite yet. We don't know what this result's going to be yet. We can go to extras. It could be a 1-run game. We'll find out. I got to stay tuned.
know if we go to extras. I think it might end up as a tie in pool play. And we won't go into extras until bracket
I don't know
play.
That. I'll go find that question out. All right, just confirmed with the tournament director. He says no ties.
I love that.
So now he could have been also saying that this is the tournament director, so he's from Crown Point, so he might be saying Kennewick's not coming back. But we'll find out. That pitch in there for a strike, and it's been one of those pitches that's kind of the outer part of the plate, but that has been called all night long for both sides. The 1-1. On the ground, this will get through for a base hit. They can throw to first. It would have been bang over there at first. Leading off was Hansen there. Nope, I lied. That was Tagaris. Excuse me.
Now it is number 10. This is Brody Martin up to the plate.
So Martin,
third baseman, playing on the line, or not on the line, even with the bag right now.
Strike 1, the call. Martin had that double in the 5th inning. So we're now going to third, though, on a bunt attempt.
So that is a curveball in there, just high. The Crown Point fans think it was a strike, but our umpire has not given anything that high yet today.
Thanks, Quincy Bell, letting us know. No ties. They go to extras. Lifted in the air to right. Camping underneath and making the catch out there in right. That was Jankowski out there, number 10, making that catch. So Martinez batting here, one away, one on, that tying run at the plate. In there for a strike to Martinez. Missing just outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. So 1-1 the count here with 1 away. Bottom of the 6th inning. It's a 2-run lead for Crown Point. Oh, trying to get a real healthy hack there. And gives it right back to the backstop there. So Bohr will jump right back on the mound. He's eager to throw these pitches. 1-2. A little late on that one. Out number 2. Crown Point looking to advance to 3-0 in pool play. So we'll have a returner to the lineup. This is going to be number 44. That is Villalobos. One on, 2 out. Villalobos fouls that one to the screen. 0-1. Tell you what, Kennewick has given Crown Point all it can handle so far, trying to keep the pressure on. Outside, 1-1, excuse me, with 2 outs. 12 pitches, by the way, for Bohr. The 1-1. Lined into center. This is caught out in center field. And that'll end the threat. And Crown Point Red gets a hard-fought victory. Kennewick putting up that 4 spot and definitely got the home crowd a little bit nervous. Kennewick putting up a great game. I'm really impressed. That was one of the better battles that we've gotten to see on this field here these last few days, Drew.
Yes, it is for sure. You know, they've Kennewick was very impressive today, but ended up falling just short. You know,
I can
definitely good battle.
I can kind of see some of the parents giving a little sigh of relief, a little breath, saying, whew. Kennewick making things a little bit nerve-wracking for the hometown team. Great efforts today. And we've seen we saw definitely spectacular defense. We'll talk about, I'm sure, some of those coming up here. Just the best hands in the business, just like Bricklayers Local 4, Indiana, Kentucky. Check out baclocal4.org to find out how you can join the oldest continuous union in North America. All right, we've got awards we're going to hand out. Are you good on those, or would you like to have a minute?
I'm ready.
You are ready. All right, let's go with the Crowell Company's Lantern Man superhero of the game. The Crowell Companies have offices open 97 Monday through Friday and Saturdays till 2 in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City.
So we're going to give this to number 10 of the Crown Point Bulldogs Red. This is Brady Jankowski. He had 2 hits today and had a run, and also had a spectacular play from the outfield that I think we'll get into a little bit later.
Okay, we'll look forward to that. And now we've got the Boilermakers Local 374 Blue Collar Player of the Game. Learn about apprenticeship programs and more at local374.org.
We are going to give this award to Jet Bricker. He was on base twice today and was causing havoc out there on those base paths, and also had a RBI in today's game and played a very good shortstop.
That was a big RBI for the Kennewick Americans as they're waiting to name the Ron Tellefson Awards down there on the field. And we're going to name the Proud Union Home Play of the Game presented by the Region Sports Network. If you're a trade union representative and you are interested in sponsoring this award, please call Chris Ramirez at 219-588-1984. We're going to go. I think I know where you're going to go with this one, but we'll find out.
We're going to go back to the bottom of the first. Runners on second and third, one out. A fly ball is hit out to right field, and Brady Jankowski is able to get under it and is able to gun out the runner at home for the third out of the inning, cutting down what would be a crucial run later into the game.
Yeah, absolutely. Would have been tied after that sixth run came across the board in the sixth inning. So, yeah, that was a very pivotal run kept off the board. All right, our executive producer is Chris Ramirez, our operations manager, Rich Castillo, our coordinating producer, and our cameraman today is Zach Miller, and then our sports director is Mike Dewan. Justin Cole doing a great job on production. As always, your broadcast crew, myself, along with the state champion catcher Drew Arnold. A big thanks to Coach Bohr and Coach Hansen for everything. And, of course, all the individuals here at Crown Point, Adam Whitehouse, Jay Patel, Joel Boomsma for getting us set for everything that we've needed here at the Cal Ripken 10U World Series Tournament. Of course, you, the viewers, on Facebook, YouTube, and regionsports.com. Without you guys, we wouldn't be able to do what we do, so thank you very much. We've got one final day of pool play taking place tomorrow. Again, we've got coverage on 3 different fields. We've got announcers at all of them. We've got coverage wall-to-wall starting just before 10 a.m., and we'll conclude with a primetime game tomorrow evening right here on the major field. So make sure you stay tuned. Final day of pool play before we figure out who's in bracket play and who's in the Ironman bracket. That all comes your way starting tomorrow. You are watching the Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus right here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.